Hi everyone. So we saw last week a video using ropes to do a poi exercise. This week we're going to use that same rope or dish towel or just a towel from your bathroom to do two important conditioning and stretch exercise. I know these aren't like the fun ones to try, but they're really the ones that can keep us in shape and make sure that we stay prepared and ready to try fun things again like acro, aerial, etc. The first one we're going to do is a hamstring stretch. So take your rope with you. You're going to go and find a wall at home. You're going to drive both your heels down into where the wall and the floor meet, and you're going to lay down. Okay? So my heels are touching the wall. I'm keeping my hips square. I'm sending my heels out. If you need to, you can bend your leg forward, lift your shoulders, and put the rope underneath your foot, okay? You're gently gonna straighten your leg. What's important here is that your hip doesn't come up off the ground. You keep your hip really flat on the ground, so both hips are even and flat on the ground. I keep sending my heel towards the wall, and my other heel I'm sending towards the ceiling. Gently, for some of you, this might be really, really difficult. If you need to, you can take a slight bend in the leg, or give yourself some slack on the rope and send your leg slightly forward. For those of you that want, you can start to draw the leg towards you by exaggerating sending that heel past your toes. I'm very flexible. I have really good splits, and I'm able to find with just this much range a really intense, deep hamstring stretch by focusing on sending my hip down into the ground and my heel up. You're gonna hold this for about 30 seconds. You're gonna release the rope, gently bring your heel down, find the wall with that leg, come up, wrap your foot around the other leg, and repeat the same exercise. Hips flat, heel towards the sky, hip down, opposite heel into the wall, and hold it for 30 seconds. I would repeat both sides another 2 times each for a total of 3 repetitions on each leg. Another important exercise that we can add, we kind of worked on our hamstrings. Now we want to work on open shoulders. I have really loose hamstrings, but my shoulders are a lot tighter. So for me, the other exercise was easy. This one's more of a challenge. So really important to kind of focus on the exercise that you find challenging for yourself, because those are probably the ones you need to repeat more often. So this shoulder exercise, dish towel, rope that you use for poi, anything, you're gonna take in your hands. You're gonna scoot your hip bones and your sits bones all the way into the wall, and you're gonna flatten your lower spine against the wall, draw in your lower abdominals, bring your rib cage down and your sternum down, and you're gonna, at this point, grab your rope. Your rope, you wanna set about shoulder distance apart. So you don't want it to be too narrow and you don't want it to be too wide, unless you feel like you need to widen things up to increase your range of motion. So I'm gonna go shoulder distance apart. I'm gonna grab the rope, palms facing up, okay? A little bit wider than shoulder distance, and then turn my hands in. Because the goal is to bring the knuckle of my thumb into the wall and back. You're gonna aim to have really straight arms, relax your neck, keep your ribs down. I don't wanna see people arching to try to get their knuckles back, so if you can't touch, but you're close, it's better for you to keep your ribs down and tucked in and aim to do this 10 times. So you're going for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and for an extra challenge on your 10, you can try to hold it there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and gently release. You're gonna wanna repeat that 3 times.